But with the real estate crash happening in Arkansas, the plans for the new 18-story hotel didn't go as hoped.
There are two things that UA seniors anticipate upon graduation. One, the diploma, of course, and two, having their names etched on senior water.
This collaboration is about more than just providing children with local food. It's about education. Decision Point in Bentonville is partnering with Alternative Opportunities, a nonprofit based out of Joplin, Missouri, that is expanding its ALEX program into Northwest Arkansas schools. The program helps students that have gotten into trouble because of substance abuse problems to give them an opportunity to come to places like this for a school day instead of their regular high school. The program is in Pea Ridge and Bentonville high schools, but they are talking with Fayetteville to establish a program there. I talked with Assistant Director Brian Branning to talk about how the school experience is different with students in the program.
And they will actually come to our school and continue their education, but also receive those intensive counseling components.
Branning also says that since the ALEX program has started, they have expanded to areas in Oklahoma and hope to expand to more locations in Northwest Arkansas. Reporting in Bentonville, I'm Jeanette Bordeaux. As you can see, the rain and the thunderstorms are still going strong here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I'm outside a building on campus where you can see that the water has filled this entryway. The storm started around 4 p.m. and are to continue into tonight, with Fayetteville getting about an inch per hour. If you take a look at the map on the screen, you can see the dark green areas are under flood watch. If you are in any of these 16 counties, here are some things you might want to know to stay safe. 2 feet of rushing water can sweep away most vehicles, including SUVs and pickups. You may not have warning that a flash flood is approaching, so be cautious. If you find yourself stuck in a flash flood area, get to higher ground until the water subsides. For more weather updates, follow us at UATV on Twitter. Reporting live, I'm Jeanette Bordeaux. As of last week, the University of Arkansas is the only state university allowing benefit-eligible employees married to the same sex to add their spouses to their insurance plans. These benefits are the same as an employee married to the opposite sex, including health, dental, and vision. Director of Benefits Richard Ray could not speak with me officially about this change of policy because Arkansas is no longer issuing same-sex marriage licenses, so this policy is subject to change. But they hope to continue to provide benefits for same-sex couples that have been married outside of Arkansas where the licenses are legal. If you are a benefit-eligible employee and you are married to someone of the same sex, here are some things you need to know about adding your spouse to your health plan. Employees who are married in other states prior to May 9th of this year may also add their spouses. Coverage will take place the first day of the following month from the date you completed your enrollment forms. And also a copy of the marriage license must be turned in with those forms. Reporting live, I'm Jeanette Bordeaux. Tina Parker is a journalism grad who received the Alumni Association's Leadership Award.
And it's the clock because of the time that I had to invest in it.
This award is given to non-traditional students that demonstrate excellence in achievement while balancing life circumstances.
It was surprising, because I didn't know that I could be acknowledged for just working hard.
But Tina's focus hasn't always been on journalism or academics.
The military straightened me up. I was raised by a hippie. And I didn't have anybody to ever tell me to do anything.
After 6 years active as a medic in the National Guard, Tina went back to school to study journalism.
9:30 on this beautiful Thursday morning.
In between the switch from private to student, Tina and her husband had Jax.
He's the only thing that's grounded me and kept me in one location. I moved a lot. I'm like, I don't care about this place, or I'm gonna sleep on this person's couch, or I'll work at a cigarette store. I don't care. I was just living my life, I guess. But he made me have a purpose.
With working as a bartender at night, studying during the day, and interning in Berryville, Tina had a lot on her plate, but her hard work and passion paid off.
The opportunities to do the internships, and even though the first one was unpaid, I knew that it would lead me to something better, which it did, which was the Democrat Gazette, and I never thought that was going to happen.
Now a graduate, Tina looks toward her future with promise.
My next step, I never know what it's going to be. I have these grandiose plans, but they never come to fruition, but something else happens that's much better.
With the support of her family, wherever Tina's path takes her is sure to be successful.
That I'm sure you're going to enjoy block party.
Hitting the wrong poll area.
It's election day in Washington County for the Republican, Democrat, and nonpartisan parties. But for poll workers at Sang Avenue Baptist Church, it's more than just another election day.
We look forward to working here. We look forward to getting together, and it really is a fun 12-hour day.
Polls may open at 7:30 on election day, but the work for volunteers at Sang Avenue Baptist Church starts much earlier than that.
We did 3 different sets of training. We do what we call just the poll worker training. The next training we do is touchscreen training, and then we're doing the training for the tablets.
For years, the workers have used this day as an opportunity to get together, but the hours they put in goes beyond a social gathering.
And if you want more, there's more.
Voting is a privilege in our country, and if we weren't here to facilitate it, I don't know. Everybody needs to vote, and we need to help them.
And today, volunteers did just that. They helped the community. Reporting for UATV, I'm Jeanette Bordeaux. For generations, at the corner of Center and College sat one of Fayetteville's most prominent places. What is now a vacant, rundown property was once home to the Mountain Inn Hotel.
I remember when the Mountain Inn was here, they had a bar in the bottom called the Brass Monkey, and it was great. And it was a very famous place. Lots of politicians and local figures used to hang out here. And there's a basement underneath.
The hotel was closed in 1998, leaving the building to sit empty for years, until local developers had the city tear down the building in 2005 to make way for a planned Renaissance tower, leaving behind the facade of the building.
The developers that were looking at the property were considering historic tax credits, and to obtain historic tax credits, which are a way to finance the property, you have to leave the facade of the building. The facade of the building is the front of the building.
But with the real estate crash happening in Arkansas, the plans for the new 18-story hotel didn't go as hoped.
And they were supposed to build a building. They dug a big hole and brought a big crane in, and unfortunately the project stalled out.
After a failed attempt to revive the historic location, the Bank of Fayetteville foreclosed the property. Now, the lot is for sale.
They wanted to sell it to the right person, and so we've been working very carefully to try to find the right group or the right person to purchase the property.
There have been several offers to buy the land where the Mountain Inn once stood, so there soon may be something new on the hill east of Fayetteville Square, a place that once meant so much to so many. Reporting for UATV, I'm Jeanette Bordeaux.